Hey, what's happening, Facebook? It's Sunday night. Yes, it is. It's another edition of Messages in the Madness with yours truly, Longhorn the comedian. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's doing great. How you doing? What's happening? How is it hanging? Hope everybody is doing wonderful. I've had a great week. I hope you've had a great week. Had a busy weekend. Oh my God, it was a busy weekend, but it was fun. So glad to see you guys are here. I don't know who all is here, but that don't matter because I'm gonna check in a minute. Do me a favor if you're here, hit me a like or say hello or wave, smoke bomb, something. Let me know that you're checking out the show. Uh, been a great week. It really has. A lot of great things have happened. Want to send out congratulations to my guy Matt Seitz. Yeah, congratulations on your new job, buddy. Really proud of you. Yeah. Um, Long story, guys, but he really deserves it. Got a chance to get out of town this week. Well, this weekend, I went to Mark Twain Lake. If you don't know where Mark Twain Lake is, Google it. Very beautiful lake. Went up to that area, hung out with my buddy Terry Jones, truck driver. Took me out fishing, learned something about fishing. He took me out on his boat. He's a professional bass angler. Now, the first time he took me out, I caught a bunch of fish. This time we went out, I didn't catch so many fish. Why? Because I was at the back of the boat. He was in the front of the boat. He caught 13 fish. I caught one and didn't get it in the boat, but that's a whole nother story. But had a great time. Thank you, Terry, Mary Lou. Thank y'all for your hospitality. Um, so I drove 8 hours, 2 hours up, 2 hours back. I went back and forth both days. Ended up performing yesterday for the Mark Twain Fall Classic, Miracles in Progress. Yes, helping out some young people, raising money for, they're kind of like Make a Wish Foundation. They were telling me about one young man who they helped him get a bass boat so he can go fishing with his granddad. I thought that was so awesome. So I was touched and happy to be a part of it. And they let me tell jokes, which was always fun. And I think you guys may have seen the picture of me on the horse. Yes, I can actually ride, and yes, I did actually ride the horse. My business partner Richard Elson Peter, he came up and he took the pictures for me, so that was kind of cool. I wasn't kind of cool. It was way cool. So look over here, my magic mirror. Let's see. Let me see. I want to say good evening and what's happening to everybody that's watching. Randy, I see you. Nanette, I see you. Charlotte, I see you. Looking at my magic mirror here. Let's see. Damon, what's up, bro? Glad you can make it. Randy, I know you've been a little under the weather. I hope you're feeling much better. If you guys hear me cough during the show, it is not corona. No, I have allergies. And turns out I am allergic to Missouri. So that's what's going on. So no, I don't have anything like that going on. I just got the little allergies going on. So what else is happening this week? I got selected on my day job to be a part of the diversity committee, trying to help make a difference in America, one little step at a time. So just doing my part, you know. Hope like I say, I hope we all are doing our part. So with that being said, my message this week, or messages in the madness this week, came from something I shared with you guys a while ago. And let's see if I can find it back here on the screen because I had it here on the screen. But it was about sharing, being, yeah, I had it on the screen and then I popped it up here to do this and that. Oh, there it is right there. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Share screen. Which one am I sharing? I'm sharing this one. Okay, so we're going to start and we're going to share audio and we're going to share that. All right, so here we go. Hey, what are you two doing? Hey, what's pretending to be witches? What do you got over there? Come over here. Show me what you got.
Look. Look. We got this. Papa. Abrielle, let me see myself. Boo.
Why are you playing with Papa's bull?
Because we like to.
But that's mine.
Sharing is caring. You have to this share. This is not ours. We just pretending.
Did y'all see that clip? My two granddaughters, they inspired this message for today. Sharing is caring. They had to remind me that sharing is caring. And so that's what I'm going to talk today. That's what I'm going to talk about today. The title of our show today is Giving a Little, Getting a Little. making the difference in your fellow man's life. And what I mean by that is just charity, sharing, giving a piece of you that you cannot give back. And that's what a lot of us do, should do, can do. A lot of us do it on a regular basis. We donate our time, our money, our uh, our resources to help other people. Like this weekend, I didn't make. I mean, I didn't go up to this event this weekend to make any money. I went to this event to be a part of something. Terry asked me if I would come. I told him I would come to be a part of this event to help them raise money for some children that I didn't even know. Don't And I met some of them. They were very, very, very nice people. One young man named Damon, I believe his name was. He's 15 years old. He's about 6'3", 6'4". He wants to play basketball in the Special Olympics. I thought that was really cool. I put a picture of me and another young man in a wheelchair. He sat there. He laughed through all of my jokes. Yeah, so I had to keep it clean for him. But he laughed through all of my jokes, and I just felt so good just sharing me and sharing my time with these people to help them raise money. They were doing a fishing tournament, so they was raising money there. So therefore, you had these fishermen, even though they were competing, they still gave up their time to compete in this fishing tournament and donate their money, knowing that everybody knows you can't win. Everybody can't win, but to be a bigger part of something else to help those who are less fortunate. My next door neighbor, the pastor, um, actually, she receives food from other people. And what she does is she calls around the neighborhood and says, "Hey, can you use this? Can you use that?" And she gives out food to the community. And people come to her house. She calls people from her church, and she shares her resources with other people. My garden, our garden, I take and I share vegetables out of that with people in the neighborhood, with family and friends and other people in the community. Why is this important? Because right now, there's a lot of people who are still struggling right now in more ways than one, financially, emotionally, spiritually, in a number of capacities. And a little charity goes a long way. Giving a little from yourself, just a little bit from you, goes a long way for the next person. So I helped somebody out the other day financially, and it was pretty good. I helped them out financially, and I looked up the next day and I got blessed from something I wasn't even expecting. I'm not saying, this is a coincidence. I'm just saying that's what it is. Sometimes we got to give a little to get a little. Sometimes we got to help other people, even when it's not necessarily convenient, because everybody needs a little help right now. And it's not always got to be your money, it could be your time. Sit down and have a conversation with people. I was talking with one young man. They are starting a rule out. They're starting a veteran suicide prevention program. Is going to be completely staffed by volunteers in the rural areas to help veteran suicide prevention, because there are veterans that are committing suicide that are out in the outlying areas. So, and did you know that suicide is higher in the rural areas than it is in the city? Why? Because they don't have the resources out there that we have in the cities. Wow, didn't know that. I did not know that until the gentleman told me about it. Yeah, Charlotte, I was up in your neck of the woods, but so therefore, these people are going to volunteer their times to help people that they don't even know. Volunteering and charity. Some of y'all are church people. They say tithing, give 10%. I think your time is more important. I mean, I'm not going against the Bible, so don't y'all start sending me bad emails. But I think your time is more valuable, in a lot of cases, more valuable than your money. Because sometimes when you reach out to help somebody, man, sometimes it's worth more than gold. A friend of mine asked me to write them a letter of reference, and they got the job that they asked me to write the letter for. All I did was took 5 minutes and wrote the truth. He didn't pay me for it, but it helped him to move to another position in life, a better position in life. So these are the kind of things that that really, really, really make a difference. I made a few notes over here. Um, And I can't stress that enough. I'm seeing a lot of things. I'm seeing a lot of people. I'm seeing on matter of fact, there's a thing on Facebook that says it's a group for helping people. You can put up need help with this, that, and the other, and it will pop up and it'll populate. You can add to that. You can add your event or whatever it is that you need help with to that group, and there are people that are willing to come in and help you. Why am I stressing this? It's about to be wintertime. Things about to change. Food is going to be harder to get a hold to. People are not going to be able to get around like they normally do. Yeah. Some of these people who are doing gig jobs that are working, in environments that are outside, doing yard work or cutting trees and things of that nature, they're not going to be able to do those kind of things. So then, therefore, what's going to happen is there's going to be more and more people who are going to need the assistance of others. Do you know it's harder for some people to say, I need help than it is for them to say, I love you? It's just human nature. People don't like to admit when they need help. But often we can look at a person and tell. Excuse me. Often we can tell when a person needs help. Body language, verbiage, things that they may say, things they may do, lets us know that they need a hand. And sometimes we just got to be bigger than us. And sometimes we got to rise to the occasion and offer them the help that they need. It's not putting them down. It's not putting them in a bad position. It's not making them look bad. It's just doing something that needs to be done. What's so hard about that? And it's not. You know, you don't have to be wealthy to give of your time and efforts. You really don't. So, well, let's look over here. Let's see what we're talking about tonight. So, yeah, my message tonight is short and sweet. Why? Because it makes sense. Reach out and help. Volunteer, share your time, share your resources, share your wisdom. Because the person that receives it, man, what you are given may not be, you may not think it's important, or you may not think it's valuable, but it's very valuable to other people. So let's see. Camping and fishing with Randy. Hey, what's up, Frank? Good to see you out there in New York. Randy says sharing, caring, helping, and loving and love are the four greatest gifts we can give one another. You are absolutely right about that. James, we don't know real need from BS. Case in point, I was at the gas station yesterday getting gas to go up the highway. This young lady comes up to me. Don't get me wrong, her hair is fixed. She's got these long eyelashes. She's walking around in some house shoes, and she goes, "Sir, I don't really want to go through the whole story. Can you help me out with a couple of dollars?" And I looked at her, and then she started going into the whole story. And I said, "You know what? She started off with she was in an abusive relationship, and it's not that I didn't want to hear it. I just I've heard a lot of stories." I said, "Ma'am, I don't have any money. I don't have any cash in my wallet, but let me see what I can do." I got some money out the ATM, got change, and gave her some money. She said, "You don't want to hear my story?" I'm like, "No, I don't, because your story is your story. Now, I'm giving you this because this is what God put on my heart to do. Now, what you do with it is on you. Now, if you take this blessing and you blow it on more eyelashes or getting your hair done or getting your nails done or whatever it is, fine. But if you pay for the hotel room that you say you needed to pay for, then so be it. Or if you buy food with it, then so be it. But it's not for me to judge what you do." And I walked off. And some said, "Look back," and I looked back and she was still looking at me. Okay. So, James, no, you don't know if it's BS. We don't. But you know what your heart tells you. But you know it's not BS when you got people helping veterans, or a food pantry needs people to help move boxes around or load up boxes, or when you pick up a extra 4 cans of vegetable soup at the Aldi's when you're shopping, and you drop it off at a food bank. That's not BS. It's not BS when you're helping the church cut the grass, or So there are things I get where you're coming from, but there are certain things that we know there are not BS. And those are the things I'm asking you to endeavor in. You know, if you give somebody $10, is $10 really going to make you or break you? Not really. So let's see what else we got here in the comments. I can't see all the comments. That's the good. I mean, I don't know if that's the bad thing about I switched. I told you I switched programs, and so I'm not able to see all the comments as they come up. Maybe I need to take a Zoom class so that I can see everything. But oh, um, that's my message for tonight. I love y'all. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I want y'all to stay safe. I want you to take care of yourselves, love one another, take care of our kids, respect our vets. Um, Terry phone sucks. Okay, well, y'all were out there in the boondocks there, Mary Lou. So, hey, y'all's phone reception is not the best. I can say that. But all in all, man, just take care of yourselves. Love each other. Be careful, be safe. Wear your mask. One thing about wearing your mask is your breath. Make sure you brush your teeth before you put that mask on. Yeah, you may have to cause yourself to you may accidentally suffocate yourself if you don't brush your teeth first. I'm working on a new endeavor, so y'all throw up a prayer for me. I want to try to get on this thing. I want to get on two things this year: the Bob and Tom show, and I want to get on the Dry Bar Comedy. So y'all throw up a prayer for me on those two things. I'm gonna work on that. In the meantime, God loves you. I love you. Respect yourselves. Take care of the kids. Respect our vets. I'm Longhorn. God bless y'all. $2.